Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in the half shell.
First and foremost, hi, I'm back. Welcome to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be discussing a new game. Well, not a new game, but a game that I'm again late to the party to. That's no surprise, honestly. I'm late to a lot of things. Alright, so today we're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Now this is going to be kind of an off-the-cuff video. Just me expressing my opinions of the game. And opinion number one, I really like it. This game is something else to me personally. Now a little background. I grew up watching everything Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I grew up with the cartoon that this game is based on. And that is the old 80s cartoon. I believe at least once a week, I spent a day just watching the show over and over and over again. And then those 90s movies, I loved them all, including the third one. Those Michael Bay movies, I don't like them. They got some decent parts that I can be like, alright, that's alright, that's cool. I really don't like the designs. That 2003 show, I love. That one episode of Power Rangers show where they were in it, but it was the next mutation people, so Turtles, so I wasn't that fond of it, but it was still like, whoa, Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles, wow, this is so cool. And then there's the 2012 show. I watched little bits of that. I was a little older then. I mean, I was 11, so I definitely watched that shit. And then that new show, don't know. But this game is new. And it's the most recent thing we've gotten from Turtles that I know of, besides comic books and all that. And I guess this is kind of this game came out, and then we're getting the Cowabunga collection later this year, which is neat. I'm not going to play that. I don't have fond memories of those games. But we're talking about this game, this new game. What's so good about it? People really like it. It's only $25. It's a fair purchase. Very cheap, but it's also one of those games that you can just get so many hours of gameplay and replayability out of. And I kind of want to talk about that. That's the main reason why I like this game and games like it. Arcade beat-em-ups are the perfect party game to play with friends. Now, the clips you're seeing currently, they are full. It is a full 6-player game. We all sat in Discord, played the game, and we beat it. And this game is meant to be played with a full party of 6. I don't think you should play it with any amount less. If you do, you'll still have an amount of fun, but this game is meant for that full 6-player gameplay. That's when shit starts popping off. It gets a little bit hard, and you can't really see your character on the screen, but it's fun. You're having great times. Your friends are making foot fetish jokes because of the Foot Clan. I was constantly like, oh my god, I remember this character, I just don't remember their name, and then their name would come up, and I'm like, that's right, that's their name. It's just, this game is a lot of fun, and I think it's something everybody should play. Now, let's talk about it. The story is fairly simple. Shredder and Krang have teamed up, and the Turtles gotta stop them, making your way through a bunch of stages, fighting recurring villains and characters from the old 80s cartoon show, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The cartoon wasn't called that, it was just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it's great, it's just full nostalgia. It feels like I'm playing through a season of the old cartoon. There are side characters that give you challenges and little side missions to do. Burn, Irma with her fucking diaries. What's in the diaries, Irma? I really gotta know. I need to know. I just absolutely 100% need to know. So, with those things being said, let's talk about the combat. And that's really where your beat 'em up lies. It's in the combat. Now you can make your beat 'em up any way you want, as long as you have good gameplay. And the gameplay in this is very simple. That's not saying it's bad by any means. This combat in this gameplay is really fun. It's simple, and once you start putting everything together, you see that there's a little bit of a depth to it. I mean, Cassie in the fucking gameplay is breaking over 200 hit combos, like, out of nowhere. Just randomly, just doing it. I think her highest was almost 300. But holy shit, this game it's combat. It's very simple. You have an attack, and then you can double click a direction and do a slide attack, a jump attack. You can do like a ground pound, and then you have a meter to build up, and then you can do your super, hitting a wide area of damage. And each of the characters are to their right. They're each kind of unique, I would say. They all have stats: speed, range, and I think strength is another one. I'm forgetting the third one. And the one I played with, and the one I'm going to keep playing with the most, is Michelangelo. Probably, I think, my favorite turtle. Yeah, he's my favorite turtle. I'm not going to lie. I figure myself as a party dude. You know, Cowabunga and turtle power and all that good shit. But there is, of course, the 4 different turtles: Master Splinter, April, and once you beat the game the first time, you unlock Casey Jones. Now that was a real surprise to me that I saw on YouTube, and not the first time I beat the game. I was like, throughout the entire game sessions, like the multiple sessions we were playing, I was like, why the fuck is April in this game and Casey isn't? That doesn't make too much sense. April never fought anybody ever. I don't recall her kicking ass. But Casey Jones, he was out there kicking ass. Why isn't he in the game? And come to find out, he just had to beat the game, and he's in the game. So, with that, I believe the fastest character is April, and the slowest character is Splinter. Splinter is, I believe, quite powerful, and Raph also being up there with the powerfulness. And the real cool thing about this is, I believe, it's the voice acting. For what voice acting there is, it's the original voice actors from the cartoon. And man, that is amazing. And if it's not, then the people there are doing a really good impression, and they should keep it up. This game, it's just really fun, you know? And that's why I'm deciding to give it a good old 9 out of 10. Yeah, that's right, a 9 out of 10. You're probably wondering, oh, I just talked about why I like it so much. It's not a 10 because I kind of wish it was longer and there were more to it. You go throughout the game, you can find the Punk Frogs, Genghis, Napoleon, Rasputin, and Attila, I think. That sounds right. I think. But yeah, I'd maybe in the future add them as playable characters. I don't really know what other helpful people there are. Maybe some different skins. Throw in the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Or an incognito disguise from the 90s movie. Like, come on. They literally wear a trench coat and a fedora. Put that in. How hard could that be to animate? But I understand. The game studio behind this, they're a bit of a perfectionist. They have said in an interview that the reason there's no alternate costumes or plans for DLCs because just how long it took them to make this game and get it to where it is at this point. And where it is at this point, it's a great game and totally worth the $25 price tag. And you get 2.5 hours of content your first way through, but then you have an arcade mode, challenges, collectibles, replaying the game and leveling up the other characters. There is just so much for this game to offer, and with the reception that it has gotten, I really doubt that we are not. I really think we're gonna see DLC at some point or a sequel to the game. Maybe one based on the 2003 show. Now that I hear me out. Hear me out. This is how they should do this. If they are going to do a sequel, instead of making one based on the 80s cartoon again, make it based on like the 2003 show. When that, you finish, you want to move on to the next one, then hop over to the 2012 show, and then you can do the Rise of the Teenage Mutant, do the different shows. That would be really cool. I know currently there's a couple different projects in the works with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Seth Rogen's making an animated movie. Some people over at Paramount are making a live-action movie. That's scary, but maybe they'll get it right. Who knows? I feel like Seth Rogen, he could probably do it. He seems like he'd be a fan of the Ninja Turtles. But we're not here to talk about movies. I'm here to end the video. Thank you for watching. And if you want, hey, if you look, they're in the, if you look on the channel, when you see this, there is part 1 uploaded as well. Part 1 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. The gameplay of us beating it. So, go watch it. There's gonna be 3 parts. It's the entire game played through. Just kind of the best moments and some of the better things from the game. Go see what I'm talking about from this, and maybe you'll end up enjoying it. Maybe you don't like beat 'em ups. Maybe you will now. I don't know. But that's all I got. So, see you later.